His way to about the 38-yard line, but the flag came down at about the 34-yard line, and it will go against illegal use of the hands, assessed against the Wheaton Warriors, and that'll step off. There's a hold. And the ball will come back inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll still be first down, but a Greyhound bus trip to go for the first down. All right, up over the ball. Now with your running game, this takes a little bit out of it. Krentz, a deep man in that formation. There's the handoff this time. And the ball is fumbled, and I believe Hillcrest come up with the ball. Coase came to the near side and fumbled. Hillcrest will come up off the ball. And it looked like coming off the ball. Looked like Prosser was the one who came up with the ball, and now Hillcrest with excellent field position at the 29-yard line in the territory of the Wheaton Warriors. Well, we said the first 5 minutes could set a tempo of this ball game, and right away the turnover on the part of Wheaton give Hillcrest an opportunity. They'll run out of the I formation. Selvig, the quarterback, down underneath. They got a wing to the far side. Counter back, fold into the outside, hit at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play. Staying right at home to make the play, number 88.
Hold and carry for no gain. Tackle by Tom Krenz.
And Krenz making the defensive play. Krenz coming up from the back spot, doing an excellent job on that one. Stayed right at home, didn't get faked out, and he made the play. They got double to the far side, single on the near side, and they run out of a shotgun offense right here. Selvig back. Selvig looks. Selvig airs it out, wants the man to run back underneath it, and it's going to be intercepted. No, incomplete. Looked like it was going to be intercepted in the end zone. It was intended for Folden, but back on the coverage that time was Kleinworth, and Kleinworth had it in his meat hooks, had it whacked away as he tried to wrap it up. It'll be third down and 10 as the ball waltzes his way right back to the 29.5-yard line. Hillcrest again go double to the far side, single on the near side, and he'll run out of the shotgun again. Erkenbrock back to block for Selvig. Three linemen. Let's see the linebackers. Here come the linebackers. Quick run by, and a quick dump-off pass, incomplete. I'll tell you what, very, very much like a week ago against Nevis. Linebackers coming all the way, even out of the shotgun. Selvig did not have a lot of time to throw. He tried to roll this way and get away from the traffic, but that was impossible. It'll be fourth down with 10 yards to go. Up over the ball they come again. Let's see what they do now. Selvig would move up underneath. They run out of a deuce and the wing on the right side. 4 down linemen on the defense. Selvig back to throw. Selvig is going to be hit down, fires it up, and incomplete. Oh, he caught the ball, and that he could have just as well dropped that, but he caught it, and they lose 6 yards on the catch. As a result, it'll be first down for Wheaton at the 35-yard line, just over the 35 in their territory. And Johnson down underneath. And there's a handoff. Krenz battles his way. He'll get about 3 as he went right over the top side of Levang and fell down at the 37-yard line.
Gain of 2, second down 8.
8 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the opening period. Nothing on the board as yet. Up over the ball. The fumble by Wheaton didn't bother him a lick. Again. Johnson down underneath. Johnson, hands off, going to the far side with the ball is Zimmel. Zimmel will get to just short of the midfield stripe. Hammered down right there.
Zimmel with the carry, pick up of about 2.
And coming off the ball that time, number 6-0, and we're having trouble with numbers on the sheets. They don't jibe. It'll be a 3rd down and a long 6 to go for the first down. Haven't aired anything out as yet. Johnson down underneath. 4 on the defense. They're jamming it up tight. Let's see what the backers do. Krenz goes in motion to the far side. Here comes Levang on the chase. Levang couldn't get a hold of him. The pass is complete. The pass was complete to Zimmel, and Zimmel makes a great grab as the pass was thrown behind him. He reached back and grabbed it. He was sliding to the turf. And it'll be a 4th down and about 3 yards to go. So far, the name of the game has been defense. We have 7:22 remaining in the period. Kleinworth back in punt formation. The snap, a high one. The kick, an end-over-end kick, goes out of bounds on the far side. Did not get too much yardage out of that kick. As they say, the ball went out about the 20-yard line. Let's see just where they set it down. Inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line, and that punt was good for just about 17 yards from the line of scrimmage. Now, I would imagine when you get that ball up in the air here with that cross-the-field breeze, you're going to have to try and kick the ball more into that breeze. That time that wind just took it out of the joint, and it ended up with a 17-yard boot. Hillcrest now back at their 19-yard line. They'll run out of a deuce in the backfield. They'll wing it on the right side. There's a pitch back. And trying to get around that and find some room, nothing. As Estebo is hit for a loss. And I'll tell you, coming up very quickly to make the play.
Estebo, the ball carrier, loss of 2. Tackle made by Krenz and Gale.
Krenz and Gale in on the defensive play. And it'll be a 2nd down and 12. Up over the ball, he'll come on the right side or left side with Folden as they run out of a shotgun. They'll double on the far side. There's a snap, looking out on the side of Folden. Folden gets away from a couple, fumbles the ball, but it's fumbled out of bounds as he will get up about the 24-yard line.
Complete the Folden, knocked out of bounds by Gale.
Gale, the first one to get to him. It'll be a 3rd down now, and about 6 yards to go for the first down. They'll come out this time with a shotgun formation again. They have doubles on the far side, single to the near side. And Krenz looks. There's that little give and go up the middle, incomplete, not near anyone. Good coverage on Folden. I'll tell you what, Folden really had 2 guys covering on him. Tried to fake, let him juke and then go deep, but Folden was well covered on the play, and we're in a 4th down situation. Kleinworth will be back in the deep zone to receive the punt as Erkenbach will go back to punt it away. He'll kick the ball away from about his own 15-yard line. The snap, a high snap. He gets it, a high booming kick. And it'll be picked up by Kleinworth. Kleinworth jukes away from one, and then it's going to be hammered down as he gets to the 30-yard line. The ball is fumbled, but they say he had already hit the turf. The ground caused the fumble, so it'll be Wheaton's ball, 30-yarder from Erkenbach, and it'll be a first down just shy of the 30-yard line in Wheaton territory. Nothing. 5:13 remaining in the opening period. Playoff time, 9-man variety here at Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. As we said, the winner goes to the Fargo Dome next week. Johnson down underneath. Johnson has a man going in motion back the other way. Johnson pitches to Krenz. Krenz goes to the far side, puts the head down, and he'll ramble up to about the 34-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and about 5 yards to go.
Krenz with the ball, carries for 5. 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5 yards to go. 5:33 remaining in the opening period. Scoreless, Hillcrest and Wheaton. You want to get that 4 or 5 yards on the first. That gives you options as to what you want to do. Looks like a power I, really, they run out of. Coming to near side with the man in motion. There's a pitch back to Krenz. Try to get some blockers from him. Nothing. Good play. Now, let's give credit where credit is due.
Krenz, the ball carrier, he lost maybe a yard.
That time, Levang forced him to come inside. He got blocked out of it, but he forced him to come inside to give the two defensive men a chance to come up and whack Krenz. And he was whacked down at about the 33-yard line. It'll be third and a lot of real estate to go for the first down, about 7 to be exact. Kleinworth will be the deep man now. Kleinworth back deep. Put the man in motion again. Oh, and he's turning upfield. That'll be a legal procedure. A legal procedure as the man in motion started upfield.
The ball carrier, he lost about 5.
Well, I think they'll decline this penalty. A legal procedure. He was turning upfield before the snap of the ball. And they will take...
Motion penalty against Wheaton is declined.
They'll decline the penalty because there was a 5-yard loss on the play, and we'll see the foot into the football once again. Both these clubs going basically 3 and out. Good defensive struggle. Kleinworth will kick it away. Twin safeties back for Hillcrest Lutheran Academy on the near side. We get a look at Olstad. There's a high booming kick. It'll be picked off by Folden. Folden down the sideline, cuts back in. It's going to be hammered down at the 30-yard line.
25-yard punt for Kleinworth. Turned about 4 yards.
Good coverage on the play. Rajanovich in on the defensive play. And the guys in the zebra striped shirts having a little chat. Now we're ready to go. Olstad will come out on the left side out of a deuce. Counter back. Folden. Folden will get over the 30 and down about the 33-yard line. The first one there to whack him is Brian Johnson.
Folden carries for
3 yards. It'll be second down and about 7. Or a short 8. Either way you want to go with it. Clock shows 3:37 remaining in the scoreless first period. Section 2, semifinal football from Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. The 2 and 3 seeded teams in this section. All right, let's see how they line up. They'll go back to the I formation. They'll wing it on the right side, and we'll see delay of the game.
delay of game against Hillcrest. There'll be a 5-yard penalty. Second down, 12.
It'll be second down and about 12 yards to go for the first down. I'll tell you what's going to happen here. This is going to be a game where a turnover or something could make a whale of a difference, although Hillcrest did not take advantage of the first one. I formation. Olstad in motion. Flag again. Well, Hillcrest going in reverse as twice in a row they've had illegal procedure. And now they got a second down and a transcontinental trip for the first down. They're back inside the 25. They got to get up over the 40 to get the first down. 2:59 remaining in the first period, scoreless. Up over the ball they come. Olstad will come out as a wing. They'll run out the I formation. Back to throw. Quick flip out on the side, incomplete, intended for Levang. And I'll tell you what, Selvig was really whacked as he released that ball, and coming up to put the pop on him, number 18 would be Tom Frisch. Who did he whack him? All right, it'll be a third down now. And that Greyhound bus trip for the first down. Selvig bumped his thumb on a helmet in practice yesterday, so his right hand, throwing hand, isn't in the best of shape as is. Out of a deuce in the backfield. Linebackers coming? No, they're staying at home. There's the handoff going to the far side. And a good run that time by Estebo, and Estebo will get out over the 25 to about the 26-yard line, but it'll still be a 4th down and 12 yards to go. Kleinworth will go back in single safety for the Wheaton Warriors, and he'll go back somewhere around the 20-yard line. Erkenbach back in punt formation. He'll boot it away at about the 20-yard line. Looks like they're coming to block. There's the snap, the kick. Oh, nearly blocked. An end-over-end kick. Kleinworth will watch it roll. It takes a Hillcrest roll, and it will go out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A 50-yard boot.
50-yard punt for Erkenbach.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The punt was nearly blocked. Got a line drive type punt, took a roll, and it decided to jump out of bounds at the 1-yard line. All right. Wheaton will come offensively at their 1-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, down in underneath. Johnson, long count this time. Johnson, hands off, fumbled. Who's got it? Hillcrest got it. Hillcrest got it. Well, we didn't see who came off the ball. Anyone see who came off that ball? A whole host of, we'll try to get that information if we can, but it was a pile-up. That in the first, a 1-yard fumble recovery in the end zone. Oh, they're not in. The ball is, if there were a pimple on the end of the football, they'd be in. All right. Selvig down underneath. Selvig hands off. And touchdown, Folden.
Folden, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
And that comes with 1:33 to go in the period. Hillcrest out in front. 6-0 on a great break. And we hope we can get someone down to go downstairs and find out who recovered that fumble, because there was a whole host of red guys on it. And ready, there's the ball down. The kick is blocked. 6-0. And we'll be back in 1 minute.
Across the sky like a speeding comet, it's Tomaselli's Hillcrest Delivery Special. An extra large, one-topping pizza, just $6.99. Call tonight for delivery, 739-6373. Final cost, including taxes, $7.44. Tomaselli's Pizza and Pasta invites Comets fans in anytime. Delicious pasta, subs, appetizers, and specialty pizzas. Call ahead and your order will be hot and ready when you arrive, or Tomaselli's delivers, 739-6373. Delicious deals begin at Tomaselli's with the Hillcrest Comet Delivery Special.
Lutheran Brethren Schools is a family of 3 schools, all located in Fergus Falls. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy provides an alternative education to area Christian youth with grades 9 through 12. Hillcrest also offers a 4-year boarding school to students from all over the world. The students of Hillcrest invite you to their games. Come cheer on the Hillcrest Comets. This message is brought to you by the student body of Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in Fergus Falls.
We're back again, the kickoff, and they get it out to the 23-yard line. Frisch carrying the ball. That fumble at the 1-yard line was recovered by Young. Young gets the recovery for Hillcrest, and Hillcrest lead it 6-0, taking advantage of the fumble, and twice now Wheaton have coughed that squealing pig up. Wheaton up over the ball. And they're taking a lot of time getting it ready. Johnson down underneath. Puts a man in motion, going the other way. That's Zimmel. There's a pitch. No, they counter back this way, and ooh, that was close to breaking all the way. Kush will get up over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. But now there's a case in football where everybody stays at home. Hillcrest defense did that, and as a result, the fake did not bother them. But they do get 5 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 as we have 40 seconds remaining here in the first period, with Hillcrest leading it 6-0 off the fumble recovery. Johnson down underneath. 4 down linemen defensively. Johnson pitches back, crends to the outside, slips and falls. He'll fall at the 35-yard line. I believe Erkenbrock was there to cover on him.
Krenz carries for loss of 2. Tackle made by Foster and Erkenbrock. 3rd down.
Tried to turn it back upfield. The feet went out from underneath him, and then Erkenbrock right there. It'll be 3rd down and 7. We have the first period ending right here, and Hillcrest lead it 6-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, we're back again. Second period getting underway. Hillcrest leading it 6-0. Thanks to a Christmas present from Wheaton at the 1-yard line. Wheaton will come offensively at their 25-yard line. They'll have 3rd down and about 7 yards to go. And a timeout called by Wheaton. Johnson didn't like the alignment against him, and we'll be back in 30.
Do you have an efficient, dependable way to transport supplies to or from Fargo and Minneapolis? It's right here in Fergus Falls. Glenn Rognus Trucking. For prompt, efficient delivery, call Glenn Rognus Trucking to make arrangements. If what you need is in Fargo or Minneapolis, you'll soon have it here. Or if you need something to transport to those destinations, just call Glenn Rognus Trucking in Fergus Falls, 736-5145.
All right, we're back again. Hillcrest on the defense now. And, of course, for Wheaton, Johnson must have saw something he certainly didn't like in that defense, because we just started the period. In fact, no time run off. As he looked at the defense, he said, wow, I don't like this. Let's take a timeout. And he went over and talked to Coach Johnson. Now they come back on the field, and we're ready to go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line in Wheaton territory. They've coughed it up 2 out of 3 times they've had possession. Out of the I formation. Wing comes to the left side. Johnson down underneath. Johnson back to throw. Johnson airs it up the middle. Nearly intercepted. Went right off the fingers of Estebo. But I'll tell you what, had Johnson looped that pass up high, he had a receiver wide open, and that was Gronwald. But they did not get the pass by the defensive player. Easy game to do from up here. Much easier coaching and playing in the booth. All right, 4th down. Twin safeties going back. Kleinworth again in punt formation. He'll kick it away somewhere around his 17. A good kick, a beauty. Folden picks it up. Folden goes to the far side. Folden turns the corner at the 30. Folden down the sideline to about the 32-yard line. Comets with good field position. A 35-yard kick, and it'll be a 1st and 10 right smack at the 32-yard line in the territory of Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. They lead in the ball game 6-0 at the 11:44 mark of the first half. Hillcrest back in a huddle now. They've taken a lot of time getting their plays started. They've already had 1 delay of the ball game. Up over the ball they come. And out on the near side, the wing, out of a deuce in the backfield, right up the middle. And good run by Estebo. And he will get to the, well, let's see, just ready to put it down, right on the 35. We'll give him 3 and call it 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Up over the ball, come the Comets. Let's look at it defensively. They go to what amounts to a three-man defensive front. Here's Folden getting to the outside. No, he won't. He'll be hit for a loss. Good defensive play. Again, let's give credit where credit is due. Coming up was Brent Smith, number 9-0.
Folden, the ball carrier, stopped by Brian Johnson and Brent Smith.
Smith was really the guy who turned it in and put it on, and then he got a little help from Johnson, but Smith was the guy who did the job. It'll be 3rd down and 11 yards to go. You don't always have to make the tackle if you play it and string it out and let your help come up and help you out. Out of a deuce in the backfield, wing on the left side. Selvig back. Selvig looked to throw, and he'll be hit for a loss. Coming up to make the defensive play was Kuss. And that is back at the 23-yard line. And Hillcrest will have to put the foot into the football. I'll tell you what, Wheaton are taking a lot from the Nevis game. They're doing a lot of stunting, and it has worked for them very well. Erkenbach back in punt formation. He will kick it. The line of scrimmage at 22. Oh, he nearly had it blocked. And there's the same thing that happened to their Wheaton's first kick. Kicked it straight away, and that good wind blew it out of bounds, and let's see just where they put it. Up on the 35-yard line. 12-yard kick is all it was. When you got the wind blowing cross field, you better kick it toward that wind and not with that wind, or you're not going to get more than a Killebrew home run straight up in the air. It'll be 1st and 10. Excellent field position, Wheaton. They trail in the ball game. 6-zip, 9:48 remaining in the first half. Up over the ball. The deep man will be up. They'll run out of a deuce this time. Oh, they got what amounts to an I formation, power to the right side. And here's delay of game the other way around. Now, the way they're lining up, if you're playing 11-man football, you'd call that an I formation with the power swung either to the right or the left side. Because they have the two guys stacked, and then they have the running back either to the right or the left side. And it'll be a 1st down and 15. Here it is again. And they swing it to the right side this time. Johnson down underneath. Johnson hands off. Krenz far side. He will get back close to the original line of scrimmage. He'll be about a yard short.
Krenz the ball carrier. Gain of 4.
About a 4-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd down and 11 yards to go. 9 minutes, 19 seconds remaining in the first half. The only score coming on a fumble recovery at the 1-inch line, and then Folden went in to put Hillcrest topside. Again, that power eye. They come back in motion with Krenz. Handed off to the far side. Turning the corner and getting some running room is Frisch, but then Frisch will be bounced out of bounds. Over on the far side at about the 28. And it'll be a 3rd down and about 4 yards to go. Up over the ball, they come again. And Krenz coming in motion. Krenz is turning upfield, and they didn't throw the flag, and the ball is pitched and picked off by Levang. He intercepted it. And I'll tell you what, Hillcrest are forcing Wheaton into some bad situations. And now Hillcrest with a 1st down at the 37-yard line. Good play by Levang. That is the 3rd unofficially as far as turnovers are concerned for Wheaton. Hillcrest will come out. They'll line up in what amounts to a shotgun, double on the near side, single to the far side. Selvig back to throw. Selvig airs it up the middle. Intercepted. Good defensive play by Kleinworth. Kleinworth will go to the far side. Kleinworth will turn the corner, and he will be hit down at the 30-yard line.
Picked out by Kleinworth. Wheaton brings it back to the original line of scrimmage and be Wheaton ball.
Well, right now it's I don't want it, you can have it, it's too hot for me, as the two ball clubs exchange the turnovers. Good field position now for Wheaton as they have the ball at the 30-yard line in Hillcrest Lutheran Academy territory at the 8:29 mark of the second period. Out of an eye. And Krenz comes back in motion this way. There's the handoff going to the far side. Frisch will turn the corner, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's it. Right on the bottom of the stack coming away, we get a look at Estebo, and Estebo got help that time from Voster. It'll be second down and a long 8 to go for the first down. Up over the ball again. Johnson takes a look at the defense. They got 4 down linemen. A handoff, Krenz. Krenz to the far side, breaks a couple of tackles, and he will get over the 25 to about the 24-yard line. And coming away defensively that time, we get a look at Voster. Voster making a defensive play. It'll be third down and 3 yards to go as Wheaton are on the drive after the interception. Run out of it. That eye again. Flop to the near side. There's the handoff. Krenz. Krenz puts the head down. He'll have the first down. There's that power run. He gets inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. First and 10. First and 10 Wheaton as they try to come back into this one. They trailed 6-0. They gave up a touchdown. And Hillcrest better get this man off the field or we'll have too many on. Nope, they get him off. All right, there's the handoff right up the middle. Nothing. Kuss could not make anything as he went right up the pipe. It'll be second down and 9. They're going to give the ball back to Krenz. He's their bread and butter. He's the guy that's got him up this far right here. Ready to go. He's the deep man in that formation. Johnson back underneath. Johnson barking him out. Johnson long count, hands off Krenz. Krenz far side, puts the head down. He'll go to the 10-yard line. About 5 more yards. And Hillcrest will take a timeout, and we'll be back in 30.
Fergus Falls City residents are encouraged to haul their leaves to the city compost pile at the city landfill for no charge. The landfill is open weekdays from 8 until 6, Saturdays from 8 to 5, and Sundays from 1 until 5. Leaves cannot be raked into the street, so take your compost to the compost pile in Fergus Falls for no charge at the city landfill. A reminder from the city of Fergus Falls.
All right, we're back again. Krenz time right now. The ball on the 10-yard line, just inside the 10. And it'll be a third down and about 3 yards to go for the first down. In the second quarter, Hillcrest leading it 6-0. All right, top timeout has expired. And I can imagine all Coach Johnson says, well, give the ball to Krenz. So what's new? And we have a little equipment problem. Zimmel has a trouble with his helmet. Like we always say, these $150 helmets don't seem to last that long. The old wrap-up one and the one you stuck in your pocket lasted forever. Of course, that was 100 years ago. All right, ready to go. Krenz again, the deep man. Let's see if he goes off the right side again. Johnson down underneath. Nope, right up the middle. Puts the head down, and he will get down close to the 5-yard line. Let's see if it gets the first down. I spot it back at about the 6-yard line. And it'll be a... Well, they're going to bring the chains in to measure. We would say it's about a foot short, but we'll know in a moment. Put it down, stretch it out, and it is, well, we were wrong by 1 inch. It's 11 inches short. All right, what do you do now? There's only one thing. You give the ball to Krenz. Even if his mother's standing there, you give it to Krenz. All right, ready to go. Johnson down underneath. Johnson hands off. He's got it over the top. He'll be to the 5-yard line. That time he didn't power down underneath. He just went over the top side of the pile and gets the first down at the 5. First and goal. 5:52 remaining in the first half. 6-0 Hillcrest leading it. Wheaton pounding on the goal line door. And again, Krenz in the deep spot in the formation. Johnson back. Johnson barking them out. Johnson hands off. They come to the near side. Turning the corner. Touchdown. Touchdown goes. Kimmel goes in for the touchdown. And that time they just decided to take it away and go to the outside, and Kimmel 5 yards. And that comes with 5:37 to go in the period. And we're all tied at 6-6. All right, we're back again with 5:37 showing on the scoreboard clock here in the first period. Wheaton have taken the lead at 7-6. Chris Smits will kick it away. Chris Smits. There's a kick, a squib type. It'll be picked up at the 15, up to the 20, to the far side, cutting back against the green, and down to the 39-yard line in Wheaton territory. Good kickoff return that time by Olstad, and Hillcrest now with excellent field position at the 39 in Wheaton territory. 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Wheaton out in front, 7-6, just the kind of a football game we had anticipated. Coming out on the right side now, we get a look at Olstead on the wing. They'll run out of a deuce in the backfield. There's the handoff. Folden far side, nothing. Krenz comes up. And Krenz got a lot of help on that one from a young man by the name of Tom Frisch. I tell you what, they're keying on Folden. They know that's the running game they've got to stop. It'll be a second down now and 11 yards to go as Hillcrest will come on the right side this time with Olstad out of a deuce in the backfield. There's the counter back the other way, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Estevo will battle his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll be to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down and 10, and I'll tell you, Wheaton's defense have absolutely and positively shut the door on Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Four minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Playoff 9-man football, Section 2. Out of a deuce in the backfield, wing on the right side. And back to throw is Selvig. Selvig being chased. Selvig comes to the near side. Selvig then dumps it up. The pass is complete. They'll lose yardage on it as the pass was complete to Estevo, and he's whacked out of bounds as he gets to the 37-yard line. It'll be a fourth down, and still they will have about 14 yards to go for the first down. All right, Erkenbrock in punt formation. And we're going to have a penalty. A legal procedure once again against Hillcrest. You're back to your 10th ball game of the year, you would think. And, of course, one thing that might have happened here is a change in snappers, too, that could have created part of this problem. The snap is good. Erkenbrock's kick. This time he kicks it to this side. It'll go back, and it'll bounce, and it will roll dead. All right. Got a little controversy on it. He did not pick the ball up or go down on the knee to touch it. He touched the ball and then got whacked at the 16-yard line. If he'd gone down to the knee and killed the play, that would have been different.
32-yard punt for Erkenbrock. Wheaton ball in their own
34-yard kick by Erkenbrock, and here comes Wheaton up over the ball. They lead it 7-6, 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first half. There's the handoff, and who's got it? Krenz, and he will be hit down as he gets about 2, and that's it. He'll get up about the 20-yard line. Whole host of scarlet-clad footballers on him. Coming away, we see basically number 94, and that would have to be Prozer. Second down and 7 yards to go. Power football. Kind of like to see Wheaton swing over and go to the old single wing type of football. They've got the power to go with it. That's the old-fashioned kind of football. Johnson down underneath. Johnson barking out the signals. Hands off. This time he'll come to this side, and he'll pick up another 3 again as he will get to the 25-yard line.
Symbol the ball carrier. Tackle made by Prosser.
Prosser on the defensive play, and Prosser got a little bit of help that time from Larson. And it'll be 3rd down and 2. They go. Johnson taking a look at the defense. 4 down linemen. There's the handoff to Krenz. Krenz goes to the far side. I don't believe he'll get it. It looks like he's going to be about a yard short. And it'll be 3rd down and better than the yard to go for the first down. You're in your own territory. What do you do right here?
4th down, I believe.
4th down and 2:05 remaining in the period. They're bringing the chains in, but it does not look like they've got it. And they stretch it out, and it's about the length of the football from making it. Now, with 2:05 to go, you're leading 7-6. You're going to take a shot at this? Well, I don't know. With a kid like Krenz and the defense they've showed Hillcrest, I'd take a shot right here. But I'm not coaching the club. And they are going to take a shot. All right, Johnson ready. Johnson hands off. And I don't think he made it. Great defense on the far side, and Hillcrest will take over. Oh, they did an excellent job, and Hillcrest, there's one you can second guess. But we thought they'd go for it. They did, and Mr. Krenz for the first time today was stopped. They were looking for him off that right side. Here's Selvig. Counters back to Folden. Folden turns outside, down the sidelines, and he'll be hit out of bounds. Let's see just where. It stops the clock, and, we'll wait till he put the marker down. He'll get 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Stop the clock with 1:35 remaining here in the first half. Hillcrest on the short end of the stick at 7-6 to the Wheaton Warriors. Up over the ball with 2nd down. I believe Hillcrest has 2 timeouts left. Selvig down underneath. Selvig counters back, and they're going to lose yardage on the play as trying to come around to the near side, Olsen, and he will be hit for a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down and a long 5 to go for the first down. Tried to reverse that one and did not get anything going with it. Hillcrest back in the huddle, taking a lot of time again. They got to get up there to the line of scrimmage. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in the first half. They're going to throw right here. And back to throw. Airs it out on the near side. It's caught. No, out of bounds. Erkenbach caught it but was out of bounds. And it'll be fourth down. Well, we'll see now. Selvig goes back to her shotgun because all they can do is air that ball out right here. All right, ready, up over the ball again. They'll come out with a wing on the right side, out of a deuce in the backfield. And we have a timeout called by Wheaton. We'll be back in 30.
Get a new water heater and you'll get a rebate from Otter Tail Power Company. Now back to our music.
That's what my daddy did. We used the money we got to buy Snuffy, Janet, Charles, this new clock, a jump rope, a new bedspread, and here's my new radio and my new outfits.
Replace your water heater and choose off-peak service. You'll get a rebate of $50 to $320 and a low off-peak rate, only from Otter Tail Power Company.
45-inch TV and a snowmobile. And
this is KZCR FM.
Fergus Falls, Wadena, Alexandria.
Z103.3, the heart of classic rock.
All right, we're back again. Big fourth down play, no matter which ball club you're pulling for. Wheaton defense has stymied Hillcrest here in the first half. And Wheaton have shown more offense than have Hillcrest here in the first half, mainly on the strength of the running back, Krentz. The passing game of Hillcrest, the injury to Selvig's thumb, of course, could be a part of a problem with that, but that's all part of the ball game. 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Wheaton leading it here at playoff time, 9-man variety at 7-6. Fourth down and about 6. Selvig back to throw. Selvig airs it out, and it is tipped incomplete. Johnson knocking the ball away. And they knock it away, and Hillcrest now go back on the defense as Wheaton will come offensively with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Wheaton leading at 7-6, looking for a trip to the Fargo Dome, both these clubs. A lot of time. We got a whole half of this football left to go. And they're not going to take a chance on a fumble here, and there's a delay of game. Boy, that's delay of the game. And they'll move back 5.
5 yards.
Now, if you look at Wheaton, now they're playing it cozy. They're dropping one back about 3-4 yards behind everything in case there's a fumble and they can't pick it up and go with it. There, they just down the ball. 43 seconds remaining in the first half. And they're going to let that clock run out. That'll be your halftime score, 7-6. Wheaton topside. The difference so far, an extra point conversion by the kick. And remember, it was the kick that beat Wheaton down at Wheaton 17-14. Now they down it. That will be the last play of the first half. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back again. I'll tell you what, it hasn't been a game for faint of the heart because it has been a hard, socking, defensive football game. Hillcrest scored in the first period when they recovered a fumble at about the 1-foot line, and then Folden at 1:33 went in to give Hillcrest a lead at 6-0. The kick was partially blocked, and the end of the first period ended with Hillcrest leading at 6-0. Then Wheaton started to go with their offense by the name of Krentz. They went to the right side with him. He picked up 3, 4, 5 yards all the way. And then finally a little fake off of that, and they let Zemmel go in with the touchdown. A 5-yarder at 5:37 made it 6-6, and they kicked it through the uprights, and that's the way we are at halftime. Wheaton leading Hillcrest Lutheran Academy Section 2 semifinal 9-man football play here at Fergus Falls. We'll be back in 8 minutes with the second half. All right, we're back again. Nice score on this one. Fergus Falls Community College leading Rochester 16-7 in the third period.
What a guy. What a guy. This guy is awesome. He is.
I'm on the air.
I'm kind of surprised at you doing all those.
I'm on the air.
You're on the air right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's some dude up here that's wrestling with me, and I'm not in a wrestling mood right now, but he's going to sit down over there and settle down. And for those of you who follow the Spartans, big news for them. They lead 16-7 in the third period. And right now, both clubs are back on the field, and we're ready to go with the second half. One of these clubs, of course, will finish their season here this afternoon. The other will advance into the sectional championship game on Saturday at the Fargo Dome. So it's a big one. These two clubs over the years have really battled each other very tough in this 9-man football. And one thing we'd have to say is, I'll tell you what, if the State High School League in their great wisdom should tell them that they'll not have a state tournament in 9-man football anymore because they only have 48 teams playing the game, let's tell the State High School League to go jump on their trailer and get the heck out of there, and we'll hold a state tournament for 9-man football at the Fargo Dome. They'll outdraw what the Minnesota State High School League will draw from their metropolitan great high schools. All right, right now, ready to go, second half. 7-6, nothing really proven here in the first half between Wheaton and Hillcrest Lutheran Academy, two excellent 9-man football teams. And, of course, the winner of this one will go against the winner of Burndale and Chicago, Alberta. That ball game being played at Chicago, Alberta this evening. Chicago, Alberta, the defending state 9-man champions. If you look at things in a proper perspective, you'd have to say that the best 9-man football league in the state of Minnesota is the Pheasant Conference. Four of the teams from the Pheasant Conference rated in the final poll from the Metropolitan Center of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Well, if you've just come with us, Hillcrest scored after picking up a fumble at the 1-yard line. Folden went in at 1:33 of the first period, had the extra point effort blocked, and it was 6-0 after 1. Then Zimmel, after Krenz had brought him down to the 5-yard line, they faked to him, and then they went to Kimmel, and Zimmel went in from 5 yards out. The kick was good. It was 7-6, and that's the way we are as we start the second half of football. Hillcrest still taking their pre-second half warm-ups. Wheaton over on the side talking with Neil Johnson and his staff. And a reminder, of course, that the Fergus Falls Community College Spartans Spartans trying to win and get into that final playoffs. And, of course, we want to extend to Neil Johnson a very happy birthday because this is his birthday. And, of course, his football team trying to give him a birthday present to get him to the Dome next week. Neil Johnson can't be over about 105 years old. We're just kidding. All right, ready to go. Hillcrest will receive as we open the third period of play. And kicking the ball away will be Chris Smith, a 235-pound junior. All right, ready? There's a kick. High kick. Being picked up at the 15. Olstead, and he will get out to the 24-yard line and hammered down there. Right off the bottom of the stack, we see number 90 coming away, and that would have to be Brent Smith. It'll be 1st and 10 Hillcrest as they have the ball at their 24-yard line. They trail 7-6 in the ball game. Half a football still to go. All right, Hillcrest up over the ball. They'll line up in an I formation. They'll wing it on the left side. They'll look at 4 down linemen on the defense. Hand off to Folden. Folden will get nothing. Making the defensive play that time was Fromke. Fromke making the tackle. No gain on the play, and he nearly lost that football. Very similar defense to what Nevis threw at Hillcrest in the first round playoffs. Hillcrest out in that I formation again. Selvig down. Selvig hands off. Folden to the outside. He'll get nothing. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's all. Gale making the defensive play on him. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Taking a lot of time back in the huddle. Now they're coming up over the ball. They'll come out on the right side with Olstead, and they'll line up in a deuce in the backfield. They'll look at 4 down linemen on the defense. Back to throw Selvig. Selvig airs it out. Incomplete. Well overthrown. The pass was intended on the near side for Olstead, and the coverage on the play that time went to Brian Johnson. And it'll be a 4th down, and Hillcrest will have to put the foot into the football. 7-6 are on the short end of the stick with 10:20 to go in the 3rd period. Looks like a pretty good crowd here. They're all stretched around, and there's a lot of cars with people in up on the far side. Pretty good crowd. Erkenbach back to kick it away. Nearly blocked the last time. Good snap this time. The kick, he gets a line drive kick away, and it goes out of bounds. Let's see just where they put it. Well, we'll bring it out. It'll be on the 29-yard line. On the 29, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Wheaton. And again, when you're kicking that football in this wind, you got to try and bring it to this side a little bit and give yourself a chance for the wind to blow it out on the playing field instead of off the field. All right, down underneath. Johnson barking them out. He'll look at 4 on the defense. Long count this time. Then hands off, coming to the outside and spinning, but not getting that much yardage this time. Maybe a couple of yards on the play. And carrying the ball on the play this time, we'll get a look at number 39, and that would be Zimmel. Krenz will carry it about 8 times. Zimmel will get it about 2 in a normal sequence of plays. Let's see how they'll line up. Johnson down or night, line in tight, 4 down linemen on the defense. Johnson goes to the right side on the quarterback keep. Everybody was coming, and he's going to run down the sideline. A great run, and he'll get down around the 23-yard line. Now, that's the thing we talk about so many times. Selvig prevented the touchdown, but you got to stay at home defensively. The linebacker and the end on that side were slashing. The fake, he rolls to the left side, the right side, wide open down the sidelines, and Selvig prevented the touchdown. At the 21, 1st and 10. Up over the ball. Johnson down underneath. Johnson barking them out. Johnson hands off. Here's Krenz again. He'll go off the right side. He'll get inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Down on the bottom of the stack coming away, we get a look at Estebo. Estebo got some help on the play by Young. And it'll be 2nd down and about 7 yards to go. The clock shows 9:10 remaining here in the 3rd period. Wheaton leading it 7-6. Johnson takes a look at his setbacks. wishbone type lineup. There's the handoff. Krenz spins and turns, and he will get down close to the 15-yard line. Levang in there. Levang got a lot of help on the play. Coming over to help him out defensively that time, we got to look at Jung again, and it'll be 3rd down and a short 5. They're in 4-down territory. There's no problem with that. The deep man, Krenz, come back in motion to the near side, pitch to Krenz, fumbles the ball, and falls on it. He got a good bounce. It came right back up to him at the 19-yard line. Ooh, dangerous time. That ball came right back up to him just like he headed on. It was a yo-yo on the string. It'll be 4th down and about 8 to go for the 1st down. Wheaton have been their own worst enemy. That in our book is their 4th fumble, and this one they came back up with by themselves. Johnson down underneath. Stacking the defense just a little bit. Johnson back to throw. Johnson airs it out, and it is incomplete. Oh, looking for a little bumping on that, but both players bumping against each other. The pass well overthrown. Hillcrest will take over. The pass was intended down at the goal line for Tom Frisch, but he had no chance to come up with it. And Hillcrest will take over just shy of their 20-yard line. Hillcrest's offense has been to nil here in this ball game so far. All right, up over the ball they come. They'll line up. And there's a handoff again to Folden. Folden breaks a couple of tackles, and he'll get up to the 25-yard line. Let's give him 6, call it 2nd down and 4. Coming off the defense, Zimmel got help on the play defensively from number 88, Krenz. It'll be 2nd down and a short 5. 7:15 remaining in the 3rd period. Wheaton leading it 7-6. Hillcrest up over the ball. They'll line up in an I formation, wing to the left side. 4 down linemen on the defense. Back to throw. Out on the far side. And there's a flag on the play. We'll see pass interference. Now that was really a funny flag. The guy on this side of the field threw it first, and the guy right on the play threw it second. A lot of Chinese laundry on the field with that one.
It looked like he was all over the back of Olstad, and however, Mike was able to haul that ball in.
And it'll be a 1st down. The ball up at the 35-yard line. Six minutes, 58 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. As we said, Wheaton, 9-man football. Leading Hillcrest Lutheran Academy is to Hillcrest go to a deuce in the backfield, wing on the right side. Selvig, hands off, right up the middle. And they'll get about 5 with Folden right up the pipe. Coming up defensively to make the play, we get a look at Zimmel. Zimmel making the play, 2nd down and about 5, and we got a lot of waving from the officials. The one guy forgot his flag over on the far side. All that Chinese laundry laying around on the field. All right, Hillcrest will come out with a deuce in the backfield. Olstad will wing it on the right side. Back to throw again. There's the slant, Olstad. Olstad's going to be close to the 1st down as he'll be hit down as he gets to about the 36-yard line. Over there defensively to make the play, we get a look at Brian Johnson, and Johnson got some help that time from number 39, Zimmel. It'll be 3rd and about 1 yard to go. Just a little down and turnaround, and hit him right belly button high for the completion. 3rd down and 1. Out of an I, wing on the right side. 4 down linemen. And there's the handoff. Folden goes to the far side. He's got the first down. He's down the sideline. We got a flag on the play. What's this, a clip? We'll have to wait and see.
Holding carries for a first down, but there is a flag down on the play.
And I believe it's going to go against Hillcrest. We'd have to guess a clip at that point. And we're waiting for the step-off. We're getting no preliminary signals from the officials. Most officials will give you a preliminary signal, and then after it's stepped off, they'll give you the signal. It'll be third down and about 8. This time we haven't seen a signal at all. Maybe we're going blind, I don't know. But the guys in the zebra striped shirt should give you a preliminary and then the final one. Hillcrest will come out. They'll have Olstead on the wing on the right side and run out of an I formation. The pitch is back. Here's a halfback pass. And Estevaux goes to the far side, turns the corner, and he will be hit down as he gets to the 40-yard line. It'll be a fourth down now and 5 yards to go. Everybody covered down deep. And the halfback pass, Estevaux could not find anyone open, decided to run. He got whacked down just short of the 40-yard line. Erkenbach back in punt formation. Single safety will be Kleinworth back, and he will go down around the 7-yard line. There's the snap, a good snap. And this time he kicked it to this side. Kleinworth will let it bounce, and it will roll dead at the 5-yard line. Oh, I'll tell you, Erkenbach had one out at the 1-yard line. Here he kicks it dead at the 5-yard line. You can't ask any more from a kicker than that.
Down at the 5-yard line. Wheaton will start there. First down.
First and 10, Wheaton at their own 5-yard line. They lead in the ball game 7-6 with 5:01 remaining in the third period. A lot of football left. Wheaton back in the huddle. They'll come out. Krenz is the deep man in that formation. Johnson, the quarterback. Now they bring Krenz in motion to the near side. Handoff going to the far side, and they will get about 3 yards. It's going off that far side. Look like Zimmel, and he will get 4 yards. It'll be second down and a long 6.
Coos carries the ball for 4 yards. Second down 6.
Oh, they said Kuss. We might have been wrong. It looked like number 39, but I guess not. All right, ready again. Johnson down underneath. Johnson, hands off, coming to the outside, and hit down on the play. Comets doing a good job on that one. They'll get up to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a first down as he just got by that line. And it'll be first and 10 as Zimmel came to the near side. Ball just nuzzling over the 15-yard line. Johnson down underneath again. Johnson hands off. They go to the far side. Stacked up his Krenz. And I tell you, they're really stacking that side. Let's give him 2. Call it second down and 8 yards to go. You just about pick whoever you wanted on the tackle as the whole left side the line and the linebacker on this side were in on it. It'll be second down and a short 8, 3:35 remaining here in the third period. Wheaton still leading it 7-6. Ready again. And there's a handoff to Krenz. Krenz is hit once, puts the head down, and gets about back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, I'll tell you, the Comets' strategy in the second half is where Krenz goes, so goes Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And it'll be third down and about 5.5 yards to go for the first down with 2:53 to go in the third period. A real rock'em sock'em type football game with the defense playing the name of it. Back to throw. Then on the run, on the delay, coming to the near side, turning the corner, getting the first down is Johnson, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 35. Now there's the same thing we talked about. There's a flag back at the 21, and that's got to be a clip. Great run by Johnson. But that time, Mike Levang chose to slash on the corner, did not stay at home, and Johnson gets outside. There's a hold against him. Good run by Johnson, and that's the way you got to do it. You drop back to pass. Nobody's open. Take a look. Get as much as you can out of it. It'll be third down now, and about 14. Hillcrest fans starting to hoop it up, trying to get something going. Johnson down underneath. Johnson back to throw again. Johnson decides to run. Hit down. At the 7, the ball is fumbled, but they say it was down. That's the right call. The right call, there's no doubt of it. The ball was fumbled by Johnson, but he was down. The knee was down. The ground caused the fumble. And it'll be at the 7-yard line. Fourth down for Wheaton. And back in punt formation is Kleinworth, and he's got to stand way back at the end zone. The snap, a high snap. He gets it, booms it away, and it'll be picked up at the 38, fumbled there, and then trying to get some running room and hit down. It's fumbled again, and let's see who's got it. Hillcrest got it. Boy, I'll tell you, Olstead must have thought he was on the basketball court. He was trying to dribble the ball more than catch it. He bounced it about 3 times, and Hillcrest very fortunate to come back with the ball at their own 39-yard line. 1:37 remaining in the third period. Wheaton leads it 7-6. All right, up over the ball. I formation, wing to the right side. 4 down linemen defensively. There's the counter back to Folden. Folden turns to the outside, hit out of bounds as he will get over the midfield stripe and down to about the 37-yard line. Over there on the popper, we get a look at Zimmel. Zimmel and Johnson in on the defensive play. Let's give him 4, call it 2nd down and 6 with 1:11 to go in the third period. Wheaton leading at 7-6. Out of a deuce in the backfield, wing on the left side, 4 down linemen. Selvig back to throw. Selvig airs it out on the screen on the far side. Folden. Folden will be hit out of bounds as he gets to the 25-yard line. Johnson over there on the defensive play. That's a first down. And it'll be first down and 10. .54 seconds remaining here in the third period. Wheaton still leading it, 7-6. Hillcrest threatening. They'll run out of an eye with the wing on the left side. And there's a handoff again to Folden. Folden turns the corner on the far side, and he will get down around the 16-yard line, I believe. 17-yard line. And that'll be a romp of about 8 yards. It'll be second and a long 2. Hillcrest running a little slant pattern on that and getting Folden to the outside. He has that good lateral movement. If he gets nose to nose with the guy, he's got the good movement to beat him. That time he went to the outside and got about 8 yards on the play. Out of the I formation, wing to the right side. Selvig down underneath. Selvig barking him out. Selvig pitches it back. Folden turns inside, cuts back the other way. And there's a flag on the play. Could this be a face mask? We'll wait and see. Face mask. Face mask.
Holding the ball carrier. There are flags down.
That's the kind of a situation you get the face mask out of. A whole host of players trying to get a hold of him. And then again, that little dart that he does helps him get you into the situation where you get the hold of that mask. And that will bring it down at the 9-yard line. First and goal. Wheaton takes a timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back again. 31 seconds remaining in the third period. And Wheaton digging in on the defense as Hillcrest have a first and goal at about the 9-yard line. The wheels are turning. Here's a chance for you downtown quarterbacks. What would you do in this situation? Well, think about it a little while. All right, Hillcrest have had a little success here in the second half on that slant with Folden. Let's see if they'll come back to it. Should make an announcement to people behind the goal line, please back up. All right, let's see how they'll go. They'll go to an I formation. Wing on the right side. Selvig down underneath. Selvig hands off. There's that slant again, but they stayed at home and he'll not get more than about a yard. They ran that slant one more time, but it did not work for him. Folden is down on the far side. And while they attend to Folden, we'll take a 30-second break. All right, we're back again. Folden's still down. That could be a tragic blow to Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. And it'll be, well, the down marker on the far side shows first down, and that can't be. He's standing up on the far side. And we're looking across the field as they're talking to Folden.
Still in the third quarter, Fergus Falls Community College is leading Rochester 23-20.
Fergus Falls is leading Rochester now by only 23-20.
This one, of course, is Section 2 football. These two clubs, both 7-7. Hillcrest was seeded number 2 in the subsection. Wheaton was seeded number 3. Folden is up and walking, but he is walking very gingerly. Oh, he's walking very gingerly, and it looks like we might not see any more of Mr. Folden in this one. All right, comes off on the near side. It's second down and goal to goal, and the ball is just short of the 5-yard line. All right, up over the ball, out of an eye. Erkenbach goes back to the back spot now, out of a deuce in the backfield, and back to throw, out on the side, intercepted Johnson, and Johnson could go all the way. That's going to be it. Johnson will go all the way. That'll be an 80 or a 74-yard return off the interception. 78 yards by Johnson on the intercept. Oh, if that pass had been out in front on the lead, Hillcrest would have had the 6. They had the man out in front of Johnson. Johnson came up with it. He just outlegged everybody, 78 yards for the touchdown with 11 seconds to go, and that makes it 13-6 now. Big, important point right here. The snap, the ball is down. It is no good. No good. And we'll be back in 1 minute. Putting the foot into the football. Best, there's a kick. This is a squib tacker. Bounces, picked up back at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and down at the 25-yard line. A good return that time by Estebo. Oh, what a turnover. Both clubs have had 2 crucial turnovers, and both have resulted in touchdowns. Hillcrest getting the one at the 1-yard line, and Johnson running 78 yards with a pass interception. And there's the end of the third period. We'll be back in 1 minute. All right, we're back again. Fourth and final period, as we said. It'll be the end of the road for one of these teams. The other will try to continue down the road and reach the goal of being the 9-man state champions in the state of Minnesota. Out of a deuce in the backfield, wing on the left side. Selvig back, fakes the other way, trying to get some running. Estevo will get about 2 yards on the play as he went off that right side, cut back against the green. Coming up defensively on the popper that time, we get a look at Zimmel. And it'll be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Out of a deuce again. Wing on the right side. 4 down linemen on the defense. Selvig back to throw. Selvig looking, rolls to the far side, airs it out, incomplete. He was hit down way back at about the 15-yard line, but he got the ball away, and it'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Coming in from the bench is Olstad. And Hillcrest coming up over the ball. Olstad will come as a wing on the near side. Selvig down underneath. Selvig rolls to the near side. Selvig puts a line drive up too low and down below, and Levang could not come up with the ball. And it'll be a 4th down and 8 yards to go. That pass thrown behind him and low, and he had no chance to get to the ball. And Hillcrest will be forced into a punting situation with 11:17 to go in the ball game, with Wheaton leading at 13-6. Erkenbrock has done an excellent job of kicking. The snap is good. This is a wobbler type, and it will take a Hillcrest roll, be picked up by Clinworth, and Clinworth will be hit down at the 22-yard line. Selvig down on the tackle. Along with Selvig, we get a look at number 55. That'd be Evenson. Excuse me, Newton. 33 yards on that kick. And Wheaton takes over now with excellent field position, and you can bet your bottom dollar that Mr. Krenz will see a lot of footballs right here to run with. They want to run some time off the clock. They lead it by 7 in the 4th period. Up over the ball, Hillcrest will come up now with actually 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage. There's the handoff coming to the near side and breaking away, and down the sideline. He's going to go for another touchdown. Krenz all the way, and that would be, let's see, 57 yards. 57 yards for Krenz. 57-yard runs by Krenz, and that comes with 10:41 to go in the ball game, and Wheaton now out in front, 19-6. It looked like he was wrapped up, but that's the name of the game. Keep your legs churning. He kept the legs churning, broke the tackle, and scampered 68 yards. They're going for 2. They're not going to get it. Johnson was tackled by Olstad. 19-6 now. Wheaton lead it. 10:41 remaining, and we got to check. What yardage did you give on that touchdown run? 57, okay. We keep looking at a 100-yard field, and our addition doesn't work out too good that way. All right. Hillcrest got to get something going now. A pass interception, 2 great big long runs, a 48 and a 57-yard run. And Wheaton lead it 19-6. Kicking the ball away will be Smiths. And I'll tell you, Hillcrest got to get something big going right here. There's a kick, a good kick. It'll go down into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, but the clock is on the side of the Wheaton Warriors, who lead it by 13. Hillcrest got to get 2 tallies on the board. All right, we'll look in the O-zone now. We'll see if Wheaton loosen up their defense some here. And we have a little official timeout. We have a little equipment problem again. And apparently, now we're ready to go again. A little problem with helmet, and that time it was Zimmel's helmet that gave him trouble. Out of a deuce in the backfield. And back to throw, Selvig. Selvig airs it up. Incomplete. Intended for Levang. Had no chance to get to it.
Pass from Selvig intended for Levang is incomplete. 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go. And, of course, Wheaton now really loosened up their secondary. They're dropping back deep. They'll let them have a short one here, but they're not going to get caught with anything of length. 19-6. Out of a deuce in the backfield. Wheaton lead it. Ready, back to throw again. Looking, airs it out. Incomplete, not near anybody. Pass was intended for Olstad, but not anywhere near the intended receiver. Olstad coming in. We'll check that defense now. Looks like they're going to go with 4, but loosening up in the secondary. And they're really loosening up in the secondary, and they're going with the 4-man front defensively. Out of a deuce in the backfield. 3rd down and still 10. Selvig comes to the near side, throws it, nobody near it. Not even close. It's a 4th down. With 10:27 to go, still a lot of time. You don't take a chance here on getting the 1st down. You're going to have to kick it away and hope that something good happens for you. For Wheaton, you don't want anything good to happen to Hillcrest. You feel you're in good shape right now. Arkenbrock back in punt formation again. And they haven't got the linebackers coming or anything this time. The snap, the kick. Oh, and this is the worst kick. It hits one of the Hillcrest kids in the back. An excellent field position for Wheaton as the ball will go to the 29-yard line. Wheaton's ball, 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Excellent field position and control of the ball game at 19-6. Wheaton up over the ball. High, ready again. Johnson, long count this time. Johnson hands it off, going to the far side, trying to get some running room. That time is Zimmel, and Zimmel will pick up good yardage as he will get over the 25 to about the 24-yard line. It'll be a second down and about 5 yards to go for the first down. Clock, the ally of the Wheaton Warriors, 10-13 remaining in the ball game. 19-6. They lead it. All right, Johnson down underneath again. Linebackers look like they're coming. Let's see what happens. Long count. And there's the handoff, and the ball is fumbled, but falling on it was Wheaton, coming in on a great penetration that time, number 66, and that would have to be Jung, and he was in the backfield right away. The fumble occurred, and Wheaton able to come up with the ball, but they'll have a third down and 11 now as the ball yo-yos its way back to about the 31-yard line. Time again, 9:40 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest need 2 tallies to get back in it. Johnson down underneath. Johnson, long count, using up the time. Johnson hands off. And Krenz will get down close to the 26-yard line. Down on the bottom of the stack, we see Estebo coming off. We also see Ploser and Voster coming away from the tackle. Fourth down and about 7.5 to go for the first down. Looks like they're going to kick it away as Kleinworth will go back about the 38-yard line. The snap is good. The kick, a high booming kick, that'll go all the way to Elbow Lake. Plumb out of the end of the end zone, and Hillcrest will come offensively at their 15-yard line with 8:52 remaining in the ball game. Wheaton leading at 19-6 in a quest for a chance to play for the section championship at the Fargo Dome a week from today. This is one of the drives that Hillcrest really got to get something going on if they're going to get back into this one. Holstead will come to the left side as they come out of a deuce in the backfield. And there's a little draw play, and Estebo will pick up about 5 yards on the play off the draw. And coming up to put the popper on him that time was Mark Gale. Let's give him, well, we said 6-2. We got the wrong white line. It'll be second down and 8, and they got to get something on the board quickly if they're going to stay alive. Out of the I formation, Selvig down underneath. Selvig back to throw, airs it out, complete, and the pass is good for only about 2 yards, maybe 3, as he hit Olstead on the far side, and he's hammered down as he gets to the 22-yard line. Third down and about 3 yards to go. Two and 3 and 4 yard trips are not going to get you back into this one. They need a bomb. Coming out on the near side, we get a look at number 22, and that would be Scheid. And there's the pass to Scheid, and he couldn't hang on. They set a screen on this side, the ball into Scheid's hands. He couldn't hang on to it. Well, it's fourth down. And they're going to go for it right here. Still plenty of time. And you haven't made much yardage at all, and you're going to go for it here. 4th and 3. Mr. Risbroot taking a chance right here. Out of an I formation. And back to throw. Quick slant. And we're going to have incomplete. Defensive play made there by Mark Gale, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, it'll go against Wheaton. And, well, first down, we know that much as the ball is up to the 27-yard line. Illegal use of the hands on the defense. Illegal use of the hands on the defense. And it'll be first down for Hillcrest. Well, they keep their drive alive. And we still have 7:30 remaining, but they got to go deeper. They got to try and get something deep and get on the board quickly if they're going to get back in it. On the 32, there's the pitch back. Here's the halfback pass, and way overthrown. Pass was intended for Olstad, but Olstad got tangled up with a defensive player and did not get down deep enough for it. It'll be second down and 10. 7:22 still remaining in the ball game. The reward for the winner of this one, a place at the Fargo Dome in the finals of the section against the winner of Ferndale and Chicago, Alberta. Second down and 10. Coming out on the near side, we get a look at Esteban. They'll line up with a single set, and they'll go split on the far side as well. Selvig back. Selvig looks. Selvig airs it out on the near side, and incomplete. Coverage on the play that time by Mark Gale. And it'll be third down and 10. Not really that bad a thrown pass. Really the thing that happened where the two kids were jostling for position. Nobody really looking for the ball. It'll be third down and 10. 7:16 remaining in the ball game. Wheaton leading it. 19-6. Flag on the play. Delay again. Third down and 15. The bread and butter game of Hillcrest Lutheran Academy has been the aerial game, and Folden's running. Folden is out. They got to rely now to the aerial game, and that is not working for them. And back to throw. And running with it is Selvig. Selvig is going to be hit down as he gets not even back to the original line of scrimmage.
Selvig carries for 5-yard gain. It'll be fourth down.
Fourth down again, and about 9.5 to go for the first down. Clock shows 6:54 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest have got to get a big play. Wheaton says no. They're playing excellent defense, loosening up in the secondary. They'll let them have the short one. We're in a shotgun formation. Snap. Selvig back, fires it up. Incomplete. Right off Esteban's hands, and that would have been very close to the first down. That was a catchable ball. Esteban can make no excuse on that one. The ball was there. 6.5 minutes to go, and Wheaton will take over. They'll just keep plugging away with their ball control game right here. 19-6, 6:30 remaining. Hillcrest down by 13. Power eye again, and there's a delay that way. It'll be a first down and 15. All right, let's watch it this time and watch the official signal the play in. There he signals it in. And up over the ball, and we'll check it. Johnson down underneath. Johnson ready, gets it off, hand off, and trying to get some running room and coming to the near side. Zimmel, he'll get about 2 yards on the play. I think we said Zimmel, that was 35. That is Kuss. It'll be second down and about 13 yards to go, but right now, Wheaton interested in that clock. Johnson down underneath again. Johnson hands off the other side, and Zimmel will get back to about the 35-yard line, where it'll be a third down and about 12 yards to go. Wheaton just content to take their time back in the huddle, come out of there and run some time off the clock. 5:40 remaining in the ball game. They lead by 13 at 19-6. All right, ready to go. And there's the handoff coming to the near side. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And the defensive play made there by Volster. Volster reached the arm out and tripped him up. It'll be fourth down and about 13 yards to go. It'll be fourth down. Kleinworth will go back in punt formation. 5 minutes exactly to go. 2 big defensive plays for Wheaton. And they're content. They're going to take delay of the game here and give Kleinworth the chance to keep the ball in play by not kicking it into the end zone. So he'll go back now to about the 28-yard line in his end of the field to kick the ball away. And that's just what they wanted, more room for Kleinworth to kick the ball into. All right, Kleinworth back deep. He's back about 12 yards. The snap is good, and he's going to run with it and fires a pass up. That gives Hillcrest pretty good field position at the 33-yard line. Still 4:38 remaining in the ball game. Well, we've seen about everything in this football game, I'll tell you. All right, out of the I formation. Back, there's a handoff. Esterbo will put the head down. He'll go up to about the 37-yard line. And the clock down to 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Hillcrest coming up over the ball very quickly. Second down and about 4. Out of the I formation. Selvig hands off again. Esterbo will go to the 40-yard line. And the clock runs down to 4:06 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest needs something big. And Wheaton says, we ain't going to give you anything big. Loosening up the defense, letting them have the 3-4 yards. It's third down and about 3 yards to go. Out of a deuce in the backfield. Selvig rolls to the near side. Selvig will keep the ball, slips and falls down at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a fourth down. Fourth down and about 4 yards to go. 3 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the contest. Wheaton, 19. Hillcrest, 6. Wheaton's defense has been the name of the game. They have stopped Hillcrest cold. All right, back to throw. And in traffic, looking, fires it upfield, wide open, and coming back into the middle and down to the 15-yard line. Olstad, he was wide open, and he's got a 1st and 10 now at the 14-yard line. And I'll tell you, Selvig had to scamper for his life back there, nearly tripped up. He was tripped and staggered for a moment and then threw the strike downfield, and Hillcrest now with a first down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the ball game. Selvig back to throw. Selvig looking, airs it out. That'll be thrown out of the end zone. It'll be second down. 2:46 remaining. They had a receiver open on about the 10-yard line, but chose to go deep, and the pass was well overthrown. And they could well get another delay of game right here. The official looking at his watch. Still looking at his watch as Hillcrest come up to the line. And there it is. Another delay of game. And that'll come back to the 18-yard line. Unofficially, Hillcrest have had 5 delay of game penalties in this ball game. Selvig down underneath. Selvig back to throw. Selvig airs it out. Back down into the end zone. And incomplete. Oh, they say out of the end zone. Well, it looked like he had his feet in bounds when he caught the ball, but he fell out of bounds, and they ruled it that he was out of bounds. Boy, that was a close one because the feet were in bounds in the end zone. And it'll be third down, and still that 15 yards to go. They can't afford another delay here. And we have a new quarterback in the ball game. Selvig coming out. And coming to the near side, looking for someone to throw it to, and still running, and still running, and still running. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Olsen in a quarterback. All right. They'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Fergus Falls City residents are encouraged to haul their leaves to the city compost pile at the city landfill for no charge. The landfill is open weekdays from 8 until 6, Saturdays from 8 to 5, and Sundays from 1 until 5. Leaves cannot be raked into the street, so take your compost to the compost pile in Fergus Falls for no charge at the city landfill. A reminder from the city of Fergus Falls.
All right, back again. 2:22 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest have a fourth down right here, and this is the one they got to get if they're going to have any shot at this. They had pretty good field position and a penalty, and a tackle in the backfield puts them back to where they got a fourth down and about 15 yards to go. Olstead in a quarterback. All right, coming now with a fourth down, and now Wheaton takes the timeout, and we'll be back in 30.
Lutheran Brethren Schools is a family of 3 schools, all located in Fergus Falls. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy provides an alternative education to area Christian youth with grades 9 through 12. Hillcrest also offers a 4-year boarding school to students from all over the world. The students of Hillcrest invite you to their games. Come cheer on the Hillcrest Comets. This message is brought to you by the student body of Hillcrest Lutheran Academy in Fergus Falls.
All right, we're back again. The scoreboard clock shows 2:22 remaining, and Hillcrest got to get on the board here if they're going to have a shot at this one. But Wheaton playing excellent defense, both in the secondary and up at the line of scrimmage where they're putting a lot of pressure on the Hillcrest quarterback. Got any more score on that Fergus Falls Community College game?
In the fourth quarter, it's 29-28 Fergus Falls Community College.
In the fourth quarter, Fergus Falls Community College leads 29-28. All right, out of deuce in the backfield. And Olstead back to throw. Olstead looking. Olstead is going to be hit and downed He'll be way short of the first down. It'll be at the 20-yard line. And Wheaton will take over with 2:13 to go. All they need is a first down here, and they can go to the Dome next week. Well, what a birthday present. That'll be for Coach Neil Johnson. This is his birthday. And they're still sitting back in the huddle. Now they come out. Up over the ball. They will not do anything fancy here. They'll sit on it. Hand off right up the middle. Grant will come up the middle, and he will get a couple of yards. That'll be second down and about 7 yards to go with 1:30 remaining in the ball game. Controlling the ball, that's all they want to do. Again up the middle, spin and turn by Krenz, and he will get out to about the 25-yard line, and Hillcrest will take a timeout. And we'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again with 1:17 showing on the clock.
Sir.
Hillcrest will finish out their year losing to the Wheaton Warriors, and Wheaton will continue in their quest for a berth in the state playdowns as they will be in the Dome next week against the winner of Chicago, Alberta, and Ferndale. All right, ready to go. There's the handoff going to the far side, and they will not get the first down, but again the clock down to 1 minute and 9 seconds. Hillcrest will take a timeout. And I believe that is the last timeout for Hillcrest. We'll be back in 30. All right, 1:07 remaining in the ball game. 19-6, Wheaton. And they're not going to take any chances now. They're going to kick it away, and Clenworth will be back. He'll kick it from around his 18-yard line. High snap, the kick, a good kick, a beauty. And picked up, no, dropped at the 15 and rolls out of bounds. That was about a 45-yard punt, and I'll tell you, it was a boomer. It was up there high and everything else, and Hillcrest will take over as that ball went out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Fans starting to leave, all except Wheaton, and they're going to stay right here and enjoy this one. All right, Hillcrest lining up, and is on the run and getting some good running room, and coming up is Estebo, and Estebo will come out with 53 seconds to go and bring it out to the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Up over the ball. Sky time right here. Wing is on the left side out the I formation. They continue to run the ball, and they'll get it out to the 36-yard line as Estebo will come to the near side, and Estebo is being hit down on the play by Gale with 39 seconds remaining in the ball game. Up over the ball comes Hillcrest out of an I formation, and back to throw. Olstead looking. Olstead going to get sacked. Brent Smith making the sack, and time will run out right here, and Wheaton will be in the finals of the Section 2 football 9-man playoffs at the Fargo Dome next weekend, winning it 19-6. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back again. Let's take a look at it. In the first period, Wheaton deep in their territory, fumbled at the 1-yard line, covered there by Jung for Hillcrest, and then Folden went in from 1 yard out at 1:33. Hillcrest led it 6-0. The extra point was blocked, and that's the way the first period ended. In the second period, Zimmel from 5 yards out at 5:37 made it 6-6. The kick through the uprights was good, and it was 7-6 with Wheaton out in front. And that's the way the first half ended. Then in the third period, Johnson, when it looked like Hillcrest was going to get right back into the ball game, intercepted and ran 78 yards for the touchdown. With 11 seconds remaining in the third period, made it 13-6. Again, no good on the extra point. And then to seal it up, a great 57-yard run by Krenz, who looked like he was stopped, and then broke the tackles at 10:41 and made it 19-6. And that's what the final score was. Our congratulations to the Wheaton Warriors and to Coach Neil Johnson and his staff. And again, a happy birthday to Neil Johnson. It can't get much happier than this way. They will go into the Dome next weekend at Fargo, and they will play the winner of the game played tonight between Burndale and Chicago, Alberta. Really a hard, socking, physical type of football game. And a big win for Wheaton in revenge of their 17-14 loss up at Wheaton earlier in the season. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our 3 stars of the ball game. All right, we're back again. Let's take a look at our stars of the ball game. Our number 2 star would be Johnson, the quarterback from the Wheaton Warriors, a 6'2", 180-pound junior. Our number 1 star would be Krenz. That would be Tom Krenz, 6'1", 205, sophomore for Wheaton. And we'll be back in 1 minute with our quality player of the game. And the quality player, of course, is a representative of Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. All right, we're back again, and each Hillcrest game, Quality Auto in Fergus Falls salutes one of the Hillcrest Lutheran Academy players. We've already recognized the 2 top players in the game. Johnson, number 2 for Wheaton. Krenz, number 1. He's also from Wheaton, but the quality player representing Hillcrest Lutheran Academy for Quality Auto today will be a young man by the name of Proser, Ryan Proser, 6'3", 185-pound senior. Well, I know it's sad for Hillcrest Lutheran Academy to see the season come to an end, but Dick Risbrut and his crew have had an excellent year, and I tell you what, there's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. But all the kids on the field today were winners. Wheaton will win it just a little bit more as they will continue in the state playdowns in 9-man football, playing at the Dome next week against the winner of Chicago, Alberta, and Burndale. And for Oats LeGrand, I guess that ends the football season. Now back to our studio.